Yeah, I would like you to raise my wiener.
Do you have an actual oxen that you want us to rear?
Put the wiener in the rear.
What's he saying? What's he saying now?
Stop calling about wieners. He just hung up.
Mikey, that was incredible.
I love the old lady voice you did.
Yes, wieners. Oh, he was so mad.
That was epic.
So mad.
Oh, man.
That never stops being funny. Like, that's like the 100th time you've done that
Right?
call.
And he's mad every time.
Dude, you get him like at least 2 times a day.
No. He's probably going to get mad and like yell at his cat or something.
It's incredible. You know that call center is huge. You know it's gotta be.
Yeah, it's nationwide. Guess he's just lucky. Get pranked by the Wiener Master.
Oh man. All right, what's the next one gonna be like?
I'm thinking probably wieners.
I mean, we just did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like the Wiener Ranch, whatever.
What about something like Cool Ranch?
Like the chips?
I don't know, man. I'm
You
just
keep thinking, Tommy. I like it. I like where your head's
It's
on
at.
like
it.
super dumb, man.
I need a minute anyway. I need to cool down. I can't just bring up wieners on a
wait,
whim.
guys. Wait,
need a
my parents are out visiting my big brother at college.
Yeah.
today.
Nice. Didn't you get arrested?
Well, they didn't really go into
dope,
detail,
man.
but yeah, I think so.
Nice.
That's dope.
Nice.
Like it wasn't planned
That's dope.
for them to go out there.
That's dope.
Shit.
But
That's hella dope.
you know how like my dad's always saying that the attic is strictly off limits.
Yeah, they keep it
Yeah,
locked.
your
man.
dad's hella scary.
Yeah, but look, they're out of town.
Right.
I say we break in there and see what kind of shit's up there, man.
Dude, that's awesome. And
Like
your
I
parents.
bet he's got nudie mags up there.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
And it's his parents, so we're not even going to get in trouble, Tommy.
Well, thing is, I don't want Kenneth to get in trouble.
I'm in trouble all the time
Yeah,
anyway. It doesn't
But,
matter.
like, why break in when I know where the key is?
Whoa, you know where the key is?
Yeah, I saw your dad hiding it because he just wanted you to not know. He wasn't thinking about me not knowing either.
Right.
Your parents don't think about you at all, Kenneth.
So it's just in the cabinet.
Hey, that's it.
Nice.
There it is. It's
Wow.
the key, man.
That's like all janky and old keys too.
Dude, that's what's up. Janky
Yeah.
old keys.
You know what else is up? The key into the lock
Okay, let's go.
for the
Let's go.
attic.
No, that's okay.
Because it's above you,
Right, we get it.
That was good.
Kenneth.
Should write
This
that
is
down.
going to be awesome.
Okay, let's open it up.
Right.
So then the night just comes down. Oh, yeah. Oh, careful.
Watch your head.
Careful. Okay, let's be responsible about this, okay?
What?
I'm just cheating.
I'm gonna say, when did you get like such a nerd? Like, I'm Tommy. I'm responsible. I pay my taxes.
I mean, if I owed them.
Oh God, it's dusty.
It is.
They never clean up here.
Why is it so hot?
Well, because it's the attic. It's not insulated like the rest of the house. It's
Lots of insulation around here. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
yeah, but it's insulated. Like
Insulation fight! Ah! Tommy breathed insulation. What a loser.
it's okay.
It'll be fine. If you cough up blood, just drink some alcohol.
That disinfects it.
Yeah. Disinfects the blood.
Oh, dudes, this is gnarly as shit. Look at this. Just like a bunch of doll heads. What?
What the fuck is up with your parents?
My dad is such
What
a
the hell?
freak, man.
Dude, Kenneth, we've always said your dad's a freak.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like.
Because remember that one
triple
time your mom said it?
No,
Freaking the sheets,
you know
whatever.
what? I bet a bunch of this stuff is from my Uncle Bill's house. Like when he died.
Wasn't he
they brought
insane?
over. Yeah, totally insane. Whoa. They brought a bunch of his stuff over here.
What's this book?
A book.
Books are for nerds, isn't that?
It's
See,
like
there's
got-
like guns up here.
It's like weird cover. It's like
Yeah, like
made
with,
of leather or something.
Yeah, with a seagull on it. Why is it got a seagull? It says
Probably like a nerd book about seagulls or
It's a
stupid shit.
maybe it's a bird book.
it's the Book of Secrets. Not the Book of Seagulls.
That's dumb.
Copyright 1972.
Hippie shit. Hippies, right?
Old.
Yeah.
It's like the oldest book I've ever seen.
It's like Edgar Casey shit right there.
Is it?
Who?
No, he's dead by then.
Dude, the Kasich files are no joke.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
No, like oh, guys, look, it's like it's like one of those like Nostradamus things where like
What
he's
is it?
predicting the future.
Whatever.
Like, look, they're all like prophecies, but they're like told like stories.
What's one?
Let me see. Oh, this one looks fun. This was called Heads Up Campers.
When it
Campers.
weird 70s, man. The
Yeah.
drug culture.
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna read it.
Okay.
Okay, so an innocent, hook-handed janitor started a new job at the local summer camp, but he became a marked.
Oh, hey, Charlie. Oh, hey. Thanks for everything. I know it's been hard with the complaints, and I'm just real happy. Let me get your desk. Let me clean this desk.
Absolutely.
Let me get that right at there.
Yes, you've been doing a fine job of cleaning the entire campsite, my desk included. We're all grateful.
Let's get some squeegee right here. It's free of charge. That's a janitor joke.
Yes, yeah. Delightful humor.
Charlie, I know the kids have been saying some things about.
Yes, about that. I did get your note, and it's taken under consideration. You know.
I don't want to interrupt you, Charlie. I don't want to
No,
interrupt
do
you.
go on. Do go
I
on.
do appreciate you letting me wear the hook and not have to use the fake hand.
Of course, I understand there's a certain utility associated with that. And
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So maybe I thought you could, things go good this summer. Maybe I could come back next summer, Yeah.
Yes, well, as I said, it's you've been doing a fine job. It's the last day of camp this summer, and you're definitely in consideration for continued employment.
Oh, well, that just means the world to me. Charlie, I don't know if I told you this, but my grandpappy, he was a janitor, and my great-grandpappy was a janitor. I come from a long line of camp janitors.
Yes, that makes sense. Yes, well, look, I mean, assuming you do come back, you do return, we may even do a little something about, cutting back on the Hook Hand Herald stories. I understand that, it's a coincidence.
It's a little offensive.
Well, I don't know if I fully agree, but still, as a gesture of our sincerity.
You know what? That really means a lot to me. It really means a lot to me, Charlie. I have never seen a camp that I liked quite so much as Quiet Lake. It's just so nice. All the kids here, they're so good. And I'm just so excited. Let me just get your desk one more time. One more quick squeegee for the road.
Well, you know what they say. Here at Camp Quiet Lake, everything runs exactly as intended.
Oh my God, Charlie!
Jesus.
We just found.
Yeah. Go ahead, you tell him.
We just found Sam by the activity shed.
We just found Sam by the activity shed.
Oh, Sammy loves activities.
Oh, not anymore. He doesn't.
Well, what's going on?
Somebody chopped his head off, Charlie.
He's dead.
Oh my!
And that's not even the worst part. I mean,
Really?
Yeah. No, tell him about
No, I thought-
how he got posed.
Oh, yeah. It was
posed.
it was gross. They put like his hands up in the air like he was doing a cheer.
Oh, like he just didn't care.
Yeah, similar in manner to that. But they nailed his hands to the wall like he was cheering against the wall, but he didn't have a head, so he couldn't be cheering because he has no vocal cords.
Oh, that's horrible. This kind of stuff happens a lot at camps. You would be
And then-
surprised.
And then his head was was hanging from the awning of the activity shed, so it made it look like with how his hands were, it made it look like he was serving his own head as a volleyball.
Oh, I didn't make that connection. I thought it was a cheer.
Dear. Oh, Lord, this is tragic. This is terrible.
This is really bad. I should probably get over there with some bleach.
Please go. Well, not until the police have seen the crime scene.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you can tidy up around it, but don't destroy any evidence.
Okay, I mean, if there's people coming to the camp, I should probably rake up those leaves out there. I've been meaning to get to those leaves.
This is terrible. This is most terrible.
Oh. He did love activities.
Yeah.
I can't believe you're picking up garbage still. What?
Well, hey, listen. Somebody's got to keep these woods free of leaves.
Look, there's been like 5 more people killed. Why are you...
You're picking up garbage around a murder scene.
Tony, I don't need that tone from you, okay? I know your father's a garbage man.
He is the best damn garbage man that the Tri-County area has seen in the past half a decade.
Yeah, and Jerry...
He has a plaque.
And Jerry, your dad, he works in construction, which is a form of janitor work.
Well, I mean,
I don't know
it's kind of like he puts things up and you take them away.
Right,
Yeah.
that's basically, you're
the
taking the
antithesis
concrete and you're putting it where it goes in the city. That's janitor work. It's an honorable profession and somebody's got to do it, 5 murders or not, okay? Now grab that stick and pick up some of these leaves.
No, I'm the arts and crafts counselor, and I'm not a janitor. I don't have the training.
Tony?
I don't understand.
That's right, and it's a very careful profession. That's why I'm here to guide you through it.
Okay.
Now here, you can borrow my stick. I'll use my hook.
You're just gonna give me a pointed stick.
Yep, you're gonna poke some leaves. I'm gonna poke them with my hook. Here we go. Ready? Let's do this together.
Wait a minute. Look,
It's in the spirit of camp. Camp Still Lake doesn't Quiet Lake. I mean, Camp Quiet Lake.
I thought we were changing that. Yeah.
We come together, right? Us cancels gotta set an example for what kids are left.
Yes, that's technically true, and I think that example should also include leaving a campsite where there have been 5 murders and you are hanging around cleaning.
No, I mean, like, Charlie, he's been gone for what, like 3 hours now? He took the only car.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
He's probably dead by now.
Yeah.
Excuse me, boys. Give me just 1 second. I'll leave you
we're-
2 alone. I'm gonna go bleach this tree real quick.
And we're out here in the woods.
Did I kill a tree?
It's
Anyway.
getting dark.
Yeah,
And we're out here in the woods with a guy with a hook for a hand.
Oh, this tree's nice and bleached. I'm gonna move on to this one over here.
I mean, he's clearly the one doing it, right?
that's painfully obvious.
Oh my God.
He gave me a stick so it would look like it was self-defense when he murdered me.
Oh yeah, Billy's dead too. Yep, here's his body.
See?
Why you just stumbled upon a dead
Yeah.
body? Oh, that's weird. That's convenient.
Oh, I guess I'll bleach the trees around him. What you boys talking about?
Remember that movie Boondock Saints? They
What
bleached
part?
it was like a code. I was hoping you would get it because if he hasn't seen it.
I don't know. I haven't seen that since I was like 13.
God
man.
dang. Okay.
Why don't you just give me back that sharp stick you're holding?
I was gonna pick up leaves with it.
I don't know. I don't know that we feel really great about giving sharp objects to the guy who seems to be around.
I mean, I got
All
one
these
anyway.
people
It's
dying.
attached to my arm, so.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that's.
That's old me. Oh me.
Look, did you kill those people?
Did I what?
You killed those people,
Kill
right?
those people? No.
You're a janitor with a hook for the hand.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
a cleanup man.
I've heard. We've heard the
you-
stories,
yeah, you
the
clean-
hook-handed Herald stories.
Oh, those are just tales. Those are just spinning the old yarn.
And all yarn is made from part of truth. There's a truth in every yarn. All yarn is part truth.
Oh, that's just a saying. That's just a saying that everybody knows. That's not relevant to this.
Look, you are clearly the killer, and nothing else is going to convince me of that.
That's it.
Oh boy. Oh no. Oh, Toby, you got your head on my hook. Toby, your head landed right on my hook, Toby. Hey, you. Hey, come back here. You cut off Toby's head, made it land on my hook. Hey, where you going running away all spooky? Get off my hook. Come on, just get your severed head off my hook.
Oh my God! It's the janitor!
Oh, jeez.
Oh my gosh!
Now, I know this.
He's murdered Tony or Toby, possibly.
He's got Toby's head on a hook.
The head.
That's Toby, that's Tony, they're both dead. There's another dead body here. Now I can explain it. No, it looks bad.
Campers!
Oh my God!
Campers!
Yeah.
It's time to get our killing serial killer's badge!
What? No!
I can't wait for that.
These two! Oh, no! Okay, right. Oh, wait, hang on. I just gotta get this pile of trash here before you chase me off.
I think he went this way. Bring your torches.
What about that way?
Okay,
No,
calm.
Billy went.
I'll hide in here. Okay, the cabin. Nobody goes in this cabin. All right. Just close the door. There we go. Okay. Oh no. I'm gonna just take a peek and maybe I can catch a listen. See what the kids are talking about these days. The fidget spinners and the dabbing.
I don't know. I don't think he came this way.
This place is spooky.
Hold your torch higher, Timmy.
It's dripping on my head.
That doesn't matter.
Dripping fire.
It's okay. You'll get another badge for that.
For having fire on me?
I feel stupid. I brought a flashlight.
Nerd. We're on a mob hunt. Nobody brings flashlights on a mob.
That's so dumb. You can't even, set hay bales on fire.
Oh, Jerry, you know we talked about this. Don't you let them pick on you. Oh,
Wait, that was him.
Oh, the cafeteria. Yeah. Damn this hook hand. Oh, I can use my other hand. All right, inside. Okay, I think I'm safe in here. Oh no. Oh, this floor is. Oh, they did not clean up after the lunch. Okay, just take a few moments. All right, come down. Clean my head. Let me just get a couple mops in. Just a couple good mops, and I'll get out of here. Oh, these kids are just confused. All right, let's dump the bucket. There we go. There's splishy splash on the floor. Back and forth. Yeah, that's that good stuff.
Ever the loyal janitor.
What? Who's there, standing real spooky in the shadows like?
Let me step out of the shadows.
Whoa, you're moving so slowly, though. It's so tense.
It's on purpose.
You must be. Could it be the
Not the murderer, no, certainly not.
Charles?
Well, you named me.
But you're the owner of Quiet Lake. Well, how could you, Charles, be the murderer?
That's right. Quiet Lake is my pride and joy, but it just wasn't quite cutting it financially.
Well, but you're telling me that the summer camp business is going under?
It's just not what it used to be.
$10 a kid for a whole summer? How can that not be sustainable?
I blame it on video games.
Oh, well, on that we can agree. Those are the devil's work.
So I've been forced to diversify, and I just so happen to have a little bit of a story written up about a certain Hook Hand Harold.
Hook Hand Harold? Charles, surely not. What are you doing with that machete, Charles?
Well, I've been doing a little bit of trimming lately.
Oh, that's good. The bushes have been growing a little too high.
As have the McAllisters and the Johnsons.
Oh, Toby and Tony.
That's right.
They're two different people.
Distinct individuals, the two of them.
Charles, please. Stay back. Don't watch. What? Don't come any closer.
Well, I just can't let you survive. Otherwise, the story doesn't sell, you see.
Wait, you're telling me that you're gonna pin me as some sort of hook-handed maniac?
I mean, if I have to, and I do, and I decided that a long time ago.
Charles, tell me the truth. Did you hire me because I'm a good janitor?
No.
Or because I have a hook for a hand?
Yes.
No, you monster!
Definitely the second one.
No!
And now
I worked up my resume.
comes your sad demise.
Watch your step, Charles. Floor's wet.
And he fell, decaying decapitating himself with his own machete.
Oh,
That's sick.
gnarly.
Yeah,
Gnarly as
That's
fuck.
sick.
that camp owner is super dead.
Yeah.
That's sick,
When
man.
you're decapitated, you die.
Yeah,
Dude, that's sick.
Yeah, it is.
totally sick. Oh, you know what? The floor was already wet, but now it's extra wet because he got his blood on it.
Ah, the blood from his body.
And I heard that sometimes when you die, you like pass your like fluids,
You what?
like you pee.
I just
Or
said
sometimes you even like crap yourself.
Oh shit.
That's super gross. Why would you say that?
I don't know. I read it.
Why would you say that?
Wait a minute. You said you crap yourself when you die?
Sometimes.
There's a movie coming out where that happens at the end. Like that's one of the things that got leaked. Leaked.
Anal.
Oh yeah, Trauma Films. They're starting
Yeah.
production on that movie now about the
About the hook-handed janitor.
based on
Summer
a true
camp. So
story.
Yeah.
yeah, but that's just
That's weird.
That's the odds of that being coincidental are pretty significant.
But it's just, well, I don't know. I mean, it's
Mikey.
not that good of a story. So they wouldn't do like in the movie. It would be better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, definitely. They're definitely different.
Hey Mikey, you pick one now.
All right. Give me. I'm just gonna flip through it. That one. All right. Oh,
What's this one called,
I don't know. The little ghost maid.
dude? Of course, you picked this one.
It was random. You saw it.
I saw you pick it.
Saw me picking it random.
Pick it.
Nerd. All right.
Tell us your story about the little girl.
It's the ghost maid. Like
I don't get that.
your parents have a maid. You should understand.
Make me.
A children's book author is adapting The Little Mermaid as a ghost story. But it turns.
No, really, I gave you my name, I gave you the paperwork. Now, if you could just let me go, I promise I'm better now.
Okay, well, we just need to establish that for real. You've been
I
here.
don't even know why I was brought here to begin with.
Okay,
I
well
mean,
that makes me think that maybe you're not quite ready to go yet.
This is America. A lady should be able to do whatever she wants on her front lawn.
Oh, well,
The neighbor's dog was
Philosophically, I
not hurt.
the neighbor's dog is not really who we're worried about. But
Yeah, because he's okay. I was nice. I
Right.
didn't hurt the neighbor's dog.
You did
I
not-
was just doing a play with the neighbor's dog.
right, you were just doing a play with the neighbor's dog, but
You seem to have something on your mind.
well, I do really. I mean, it's
Why don't you tell me about it?
well, it's not really what we're after here. I'm just thinking.
I'm a very smart woman, you know. I've been to school.
Well, you
I've
are.
been to college. I've been to grad school.
You're a published best-selling author as well.
bet I am.
And so I just don't understand how you end up here in this mental facility. You've been so well behaved, but the reason for you being in here is pretty serious. And I just, as part of the therapy, I'd really love you to explain in your own words, how this all came about. How did you end up sitting in that chair in front of me in a mental facility here?
Oh, how did I? Oh, that's a very interesting story, and I bet you didn't get the whole story before. I bet you got some convoluted, twisted tale from the cops. No,
They do have their own opinions about
I'll
it,
tell
yes.
you, but it starts a long time ago.
Okay.
All right?
Like how long?
About half a year ago, I finally saved up all of my money from the royalties from selling my wonderful last novel, Nightmare on Cottage Street. A street full of cottages where a killer comes and kills everyone. It was so original and not derivative in the slightest. I don't care what the critics said. Anyway, I just moved into my dream house with my money. And I was able to afford it because there was this little girl who allegedly died there. I didn't believe it. I mean, you know how these urban legends are, right, Doctor?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you're a man of science. You don't believe urban legends and things like that.
No, they're fun stories, but...
Exactly, like killers who kill everybody who lives in cottages on Cottage Street. I mean, that never happens in real life, yes?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
Yes, well, anyway... People thought it was haunted. You know people. They have very active imaginations, and story was that this girl had died at that house because she liked to go up to the roof. Now, it was a 4-story house. The former owners, they liked building onto it and onto it and onto it and onto it, and I don't, something probably wrong with them. They probably should have been in a mental hospital, really, when you think about it.
It's very possible. Obsessive building, you see that in some... pathological cases.
But I digress. They built a 4-story house, and their little daughter, she liked to go all the way up to the roof and have tea parties with her dolls.
Tea parties on the roof?
Yeah, with her dolls. And rumor has it that she died by falling off that roof. And that's why I didn't believe it. I thought, that would never happen.
A little girl falling off the roof?
No, it would happen that she'd fall off the roof, but only a 4-story fall. I don't believe she would have died from that. So I did a little digging in my backyard, and I found actually that I had several oleander bushes back there.
Oleander bushes, okay.
You know, oleanders are quite poisonous, don't you, Doctor?
I didn't know that. I'm not much of a gardener myself, but I'll take your word for it.
Well, you're welcome, because I probably just saved your life.
It's very possible. I'm just trying to figure out what this has to do with the story of the little girl.
Well, it gave me a wonderful idea for my spooky adaptation for The Little Mermaid.
Oh, okay.
Instead of happening under the sea, it happened on a roof. And instead of the Little Mermaid dying by being turned into sea foam by giving her voice to the sea witch, she died by drinking oleander tea with a tea party with her dolls.
Okay. And so that's how the story would have ended?
Oh, well, I never got as far as the ending. In the initial pitch. I was so nervous when I pitched it to my agent that first day, I'll tell you.
So, oleander tea.
Oleander tea.
And she's still a mermaid.
Oh, yes, she's still a mermaid. And she managed to swim all the way up to the roof. Do you want to know how she did that?
I'm with bated breath.
Oh, well, there's sprinkler systems, yes?
Yes?
Sprinkler systems on the entire block. She destroyed all of them, so that created a massive geyser that pushed her all the way up to the roof.
That is delightfully whimsical.
Instead of Prince Eric up on the roof, there's dolls. They live up on the roof.
The dolls are the love interest.
Yes, and she has to get up onto the roof to have the tea party with her dolls.
Okay, so she's got an objective.
Yes. And King Triton, the replacement for King Triton, that's the truant officer. Because she wasn't going to school either.
Okay, so she's kind of the bad girl, plays by nobody's rules.
Very bad, little mermaid. I think Ariel was a little too virtuous. Children really couldn't connect with her. You know, real children.
Yeah, real children don't steal statues anymore.
No.
Okay. So what about her sisters? Do they have a proxy in this adventure?
No, she's an only child in this one.
Okay.
She doesn't have it or used to have any sisters at all.
Do we have like a plucky comic relief? Like there was the crab and the seagull?
Oh, yes, plucky comic relief, of course. We have Kenny the cockroach.
Okay, I like Kenny the cockroach. Does he have like a snappy one-liner?
Oh, yes. He says, I love dirt.
Okay, maybe we can workshop that. But I like the rest of it. That's really okay. You know what? You've won me over. I think we can make this happen.
Oh, thank you. I was worried because you sounded initially skeptical.
I was dramatically skeptical, but I feel like I've come around eventually.
So you'd begun work on this new book of yours about a mermaid who swims through sprinkler systems.
Oh, yes, very revolutionary.
I suppose so. I'm not much of a literary aficionado, but it sounds avant-garde. It sounds like the kind of thing that...
Oh, most definitely. I have an Master's of Fine Arts from Northwestern University.
That's a great university, I'm told.
Yes, it is the best university.
Now, I feel like we're still kind of circling around the real issue at hand, though. Like, what about this book? What about writing this book brought this out in you that led you to this place?
Oh, well, every good story needs an introduction, Doctor. You can't just jump ahead to later. You know, you have to start at the beginning and go through logically. First act, second act, third act, sometimes fourth act, fifth act, sixth act, seventh act. I was laughed at in grad school for doing an eighth act, but I did it, damn me.
Do you expect this current story to have 8 acts?
If necessary, yes, because I need to prove to you that I am not crazy.
Okay, well, it is a 50-minute hour that we're working on here.
50 minutes in an hour? That's not right.
Well, it's...
I'm a literary woman, not a woman of mathematics, but even I know that an hour has 60 minutes, not 50.
Well, it's just, how we do it in
Well, anyway,
medical...
thank you for chewing up more of my time. I'll continue on the story. So I was writing this book, and I went up to the roof to write it for inspiration, right on that 4th-story roof. And as I worked on the book, strange things started happening to me. The 5th day. I do remember distinctly it was the 5th day, because a lot of things involving 5s seemed to happen to me on that day. The first of which was that 5 daisies in a basket appeared on my front door.
5 daisies in a basket?
Yes. And then, wouldn't you know, but every hour on the hour, for 5 hours total, the same, another basket with 5 little daisies in it.
Very interesting.
What happened on the 6th day? Lots of things involving 6.
Were there 6 daisies then on the 6th day?
No more daisies. I think whoever it was got tired of daisies by then.
Okay.
I mean, if 25 daisies and all those I don't know where they got the baskets from. Maybe the craft store was having a sale. But anyway, on the 6th day, I dragged my desk up to the roof. I have my roof writing desk. It's a tinier one that fits snugly on the roof, just under the bough of a tree. Anyway, I was up there on the 4th floor roof at my writing desk, and wouldn't you know, but a dog barked 6 times next to my desk.
6 does seem like an odd number of barks for a dog to do just in one burst.
Yes, and it was very strange that there was a dog on the roof.
Oh, the dog was on the roof.
Well, it sounded like it was behind me. It would go, "Uff, uff, 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 uff," and then I'd turn around and look at it, and no dog was there.
Oh, so it was in your head then.
No, there was a dog that jumped all the way up onto the roof, possibly on geysers created by, sprinkler systems. I'm not outruling that. And then he barked 6 times, and then he immediately jumped back down.
Okay. So, a mysterious dog with, super jumping powers, that barks exactly 6 times. Okay.
Yes, and then wouldn't you know it, on the 7th day. Can you guess what happened on the 7th day?
I assume something involving 7s?
Yes, a bunch of 7th-day Adventists. They kept popping up onto the roof.
Onto the roof?
Asking me to eat vegetables, and then they'd disappear.
But these ones you could see.
Oh, no. They'd jump up right behind me again, just like the dog, and they'd say, "Carrots are tasty! Jesus loves you!" And then they'd run away, and I'd turn around, and they wouldn't be there.
Okay. But they made clear to you at some point that they were Seventh-day Adventists.
Well, they kept talking about God and Jesus and vegetables, so I just made my own conclusions.
Okay, that's fair, I guess.
And it was the 7th day, so I figured it had to do something to do with 7.
Okay, well, I'll write that down as part of the pattern here.
On the 8th day, now that one was rather special. The 8th day, I was sitting at my desk, and nothing had happened for a while until 8 p.m. And then a girl giggled.
A girl giggled.
At 8 p.m. exactly.
At 8 p.m. exactly. Okay. So you'd been writing this story about a little girl who ended up dead, and it's been several days, weird things are happening, and then you hear the sound of a girl giggling. You're absolutely certain this was not maybe a manifestation of stress or...
Well, I have to admit, at the time, I thought, well, maybe you've been working awfully hard, Miriam. You've been working every single day for 24 hours, 8 days straight. Perhaps you should go to sleep. Maybe these are hallucinations because you've simply been up for 8 days straight.
For my part, I feel like maybe you should have listened to other Miriam.
Well, I did nod off here and there. It wasn't like I was completely awake for the full 8 times 24 hours. I am not a woman of mathematics. I'm a literary woman.
Yeah, as you've said.
So after I heard the giggling, I did finally leave the roof after all that time, and I went into my actual bedroom, in my actual bed on the 2nd floor, and I actually went to sleep.
That's probably for the best.
For 9 hours, wouldn't you know, because it was the 9th day by then.
Oh, wow. So like exactly 9 hours?
Exactly 9 hours, wouldn't you believe it?
To the minute.
Yes, I didn't even set an alarm.
Okay, well, so I'm noticing that you are pretty caught up on these patterns, these numerological patterns.
Oh yes, even though I'm not a woman of mathematics.
Yeah, as you keep stating. Now, was there anything else that happened on the 9th day?
The 9th day I rested.
And on the 10th day?
I went back to work on the roof.
Okay. And were there any odd manifestations, coincidences involving the number 10?
No, actually, I was rather disappointed. I thought it was rather juicy what was happening all that time. I mean, it was almost starting to give me inspiration for my next novel.
Oh,
Murder on Cottage Street Part 2.
Another wholesale original, I'm sure.
Oh, yes. Not even slightly derivative.
Okay, well, I feel like we've established that perhaps you were a little overworked, maybe tired.
Yes, and therefore not crazy, and therefore I don't need to be here.
Okay, well, there is still the question of what ended up happening with your fiancé.
Allegedly happening.
Right, well, why don't you just tell me what all happened?
Well, on the 11th day. The 11th day was when my fiancé came home.
Hey, babe, I'm back.
Oh, hi, Elle. My darling.
What's going on? This place is, a little messed up.
No, well, come on up to the roof and I'll explain it to you. Put the tin can down and come on up.
Yeah, okay. It's crazy. You wouldn't believe, the insurance fell through, so they've had to cancel the con. And
oh, dear. Well, you are a man of mathematics, so I'm sure you'll find a way around it.
Is that the book you're working on?
Oh, hello. Give me a hug. It's been 11 days.
What's that around you?
Oh, it's just salt. I'm just protecting myself. You have no idea what's been happening the last 11 days.
Babe, what are you protecting yourself from?
Well, there was the giggling girl.
Who? You've been having guests?
At 8 p.m. on the 8th day, she giggled behind me, and then this morning she showed up again, and what do you know? I saw her, and she was 8 years old, and she had little pigtails, and she was wearing a gingham dress, and she was singing a little song about how she enjoyed hurting people. And so I put some salt around myself because she said she didn't like salt.
Honey, this is not, I know, the best line, but you look really tired. Have you been sleeping?
Yes, I slept on the 9th day.
You didn't sleep for 8 days?
I took little cat naps.
Hon, you better come on down. I mean, this
No, I need to finish my story. Don't interrupt my creative juices.
Look, I mean, it's going to wait. It looks like you've made way more progress than anyone imagined. So why don't you just take a break?
It's never complete. It's never going to be exactly what I want it to be. I can't get the Oleander teen death scene right, Elle. What am I going to do?
You'll think of something. I mean, remember how long it took you to figure out how to end the murder on Cottage Street?
Oh, and thank you for that little bit of inspiration.
Yeah, well, so why don't you step out of the assault circle?
No, you need to come in the assault circle with me right now. You're in danger.
No.
She's gonna come. She's gonna show up.
No one's gonna come.
She enjoys hurting people. I figured it out. I deduced it. She died not falling off the roof, but she died drinking tea.
Who died?
The little girl who used to live at this house.
No, that's just an urban legend.
Oh, it was an urban legend that she died by falling off the roof. Now, you see, that makes no sense because it was only a 4-story fall. However, if you notice, look up from up here, you can see all the oleander bushes. Look at them. Count them. There's 12 of them.
Yeah, I was gonna tear some of them out.
Oleander is highly poisonous. You probably should, because she died making oleander tea, having a tea party with her dolls.
All right, look.
That's why she hates salt. They were eating crackers that day.
Look, come on down. I'll go ahead and clean all this up. It's no big deal.
You need to come into the salt circle with me, Elle.
I think you need to catch up on sleep.
You need to come into the salt circle, and then we can both sleep.
I'm not gonna go into a salt circle.
You're in danger. Look, she's right behind you.
There's no one behind me.
She's behind you.
What are you talking about?
No.
Come on.
And wouldn't you know, 4-story falls can kill people.
Well, I have to say, Miriam, that I'm a little disappointed by what.
Wasn't it a good
you told
story?
me. It's a great story. It just doesn't seem to have anything to do with reality.
But my fiance died. That's real.
Your fiance did in fact die. Yes, but
he was way too young and he was way too smart to die.
Yeah, and he did fall off the roof of the house, but he was also stabbed.
Well, obviously, the little girl stabbed him.
Well,
she jumped up via the sprinkler system, and she creeped up behind him and stabbed him and pushed him off the roof.
Now, you just said she just pushed him off the roof, and, you know, a 4-story fall is not going to kill anyone, especially not a guy like that. I mean, he was built like an ox. You know, but that letter opener to his eyeball, like that'll kill someone. And the cops, they found that letter opener on top of your manuscript in the salt circle with you still writing.
Well, of course, after it happened, I had to take the murder weapon up there with me and analyze it.
Right now,
I was just making notes about it.
You need to come to terms with what you did, Miriam. You need to come to terms with the fact that
I did was I didn't drag him into the salt circle to protect him. I take responsibility for that part.
You went psychotic from lack of rest, from extreme stress while writing this book of yours, and you had a psychotic break, and you murdered your fiance. You need to come to terms with that, or else you're never going to be able to get better, and you're never going to get out of here.
My rights. I know my rights. I can get a public defender, which aren't very good, so I'm going to hire a good lawyer, and I'm going to take you to court, and I'm going to get it out.
The trial already happened. You were convicted. Miriam? Miriam, are you all right?
Oh, silly doctor. She was really telling the truth about not killing her fiancé.
Oh my God. Who am I talking to right now?
It's Lily.
Lily?
Lily.
Hi, I'm Dr. Anderson, Lily.
You fell for it. My real name's Daisy.
Okay, well, hi, Daisy.
It's another flower name.
Uh-huh. Like the flowers in the baskets?
Like oleanders, too.
Uh-huh. So, Daisy, do you want to tell me what really happened?
What really happened?
Yeah, what really happened with Miriam's fiancé, her boyfriend?
Oh, well, I didn't like him. I didn't think he was good enough for her. He didn't really understand her. He was a man of numbers and math, and she was a literary woman with an imagination and creativity, just like me. And she and I, we could have had all the tea parties that ever could happen between a little girl and a 30-something woman. But stupid Mr. L had to get in the way.
And so you got rid of Mr. L?
I did.
Okay, well, thank you for being honest with me, Daisy.
And now you're gonna get in the way of me having a fun time with Miriam. And you're not in a salt circle right now. So you're not safe.
I'm not... What do you mean I'm not safe?
Goodbye, Doctor.
Wait, no, Mary, no! Ah!
And then, with a cackling giggle, she flung herself at the psychiatrist, who began to scream. And that's the end.
That's creepy. Wait!
See? I picked a good one.
Wait,
It
I
was
know
creepy.
that author. She wrote my
was-
favorite series.
That was actually pretty wicked.
Yeah,
Honestly, that was wicked.
No, that author they're talking about. I remember she was working on the Little Mermaid thing, and she went crazy. But she wrote the Dinner Game. That whole trilogy.
I didn't read that.
I read the Sparks notes.
No, it's like, but
So that actually happened too?
yeah.
So the
man.
hook-handed guy and the crazy author.
Okay, that's kind of creepy.
That was sick. And then the other one was wicked.
Yeah.
Was it Sick and Wicked?
This together.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, guys,
Yeah.
maybe we should go back downstairs.
No, man,
So-
come on. You can't do that to
I don't know.
me.
It's getting dark.
You're janking me, man.
It's like 8:30.
You can't jank me like that.
Okay, fine. Okay,
Don't
well,
jank
like,
me.
okay, fine. Yeah.
Yeah, don't jank him.
One-
I don't want to get janked.
Go jank yourself.
Shut up.
I'm not janking anybody. We'll do one more, okay, man?
Okay.
Tommy, pick one.
Yeah.
Fine.
Jeez.
You can prove I'm not being janked by letting me read this.
Hey, I'm
You're a
not janking you.
self-janker.
That doesn't even make sense.
You're like
does.
janking yourself so hard right now.
Okay, fine. Okay, this one is called...
What's it called?
Come on.
I want to pick a good one.
You better.
The call center of Cthulhu.
The call center?
Call center?
Like where nerds work?
Of Cthulhu. Okay, so it's employees at a call center, disgruntled at constant abuse.
Man, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have frickin' had it up to here with these little assholes.
Dude, what's going on? man?
Oh, I don't know how they keep getting me, but I keep getting these frickin' prank calls day after day.
Well, we do work at a call center.
Right, but it's like they're targeting me. I don't know how they keep getting me.
Like, how many times a day do you think?
7, 8, and it's been going on for a while.
Wow.
Weeks, if not months.
I mean, everyone gets prank calls, but that's a lot.
It's consistent. I'm trying to be professional here. Just raising wieners, that's what we do. And I'm trying to give the best wiener raising experience I can to our customers. And they're just making it really, really, really frustrating. Really can't raise wieners in that kind of environment.
Yeah, man. I mean, look, we have resources available. You know, obviously you can talk to me about any of it. I know how to defuse a prank call.
I appreciate that, yeah.
But, you know, if it's really this bad, you know, you might consider taking it up to upper management.
I don't know if I mean, it's bad. I don't know if it's that bad.
Well, I mean, clearly something's real wonky because the system's supposed to assign callers randomly, and the fact they keep getting you is like above chance. Like that's
above the standard deviation of
something
chance like
is going weird with that.
Upper management's busy. I've never met anyone above my direct supervisor. I don't even know who they are. And if they
That's kind of by design, but
well, sure, but at least we get a face to the corporate identity. They've never even been here. They've never even shown up to just be like, hey, good work, drones, and then carry on. No, it's just, they sign our checks, I guess.
I get direct deposit.
Yeah, that was a little more metaphorical, but...
Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm just so, like...
That's okay, no. I appreciate your down-to-earthness when I'm all riled up.
Yeah, I mean, it helps. You got to have a kind of a dead, emotional demeanor to do this work.
I think I'm getting there. Listen, I'll think about escalating it to upper management.
That's all.
They might not care. And there's that line, the employee handbook. They don't escalate unless it's a severe, significant. They have some, I don't remember, corporate mumbo jumbo, but they do not do it unless. I don't remember when they said don't do it. They just said don't do it in case something.
Yeah, there's obviously some concession to labor relations, but
yeah. Well, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, man.
All right. Well,
if it's that bad.
Yeah. 3-minute break's almost up. Back to the trenches.
Oh shit! Passed.
Yeah. H.P. Johnson's Wiener Raising Ranch. How can I help you?
Yeah, I would like you to raise my wiener.
Do you have an actual dachshund that you want us to rear?
Put the wiener in the rear.
God damn it! Stop calling! Stop calling!
Stop calling about wieners.
Fucking stupid shit! Oh, come on! You know what? Fucking employee handbook. Be damned. This has got to be taken care of. I can't work like this. There's wieners to be raised. God damn. Employee handbook advice. Be damned. Just taking care of this right now. HR's.
Office of H.P. Johnson, how may I help you?
Okay, I know we're technically not supposed to call you unless it's something. I don't remember, but this is a significant issue. It is affecting my right to work in a peaceable environment. And
that does sound serious.
Yeah. Okay. It's okay. I've been getting these prank calls, and I know you guys probably hear that because we're a call center. But they're getting me like 7, 8, 9 times a day. I don't know how they're doing it. It's supposed to be random and nationally changed, but they keep getting right to me. So
Okay, well, I'm sorry to cut you off.
That's okay.
Sir, I'm
all jazzed up.
Let me just check your
juiced.
what line you're coming in on.
Yeah.
Okay, so Craig Robinson, is that you?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. Well, let me just mark down your number here. That does sound serious about the prank calls. Yeah, I'll go ahead and escalate this right up to Mr. Johnson.
You can. Wow. You can make it stop though. I mean, I'm. That's great that he's.
Absolutely, yeah. We'd love to. We love hearing from you guys. I know there's the line in the employee handbook
that's
about
a lot of us don't call.
Only call us if you're prepared to deal with the consequences.
Yeah, which is
that's just jargon.
Okay, that's what I thought.
We love hearing from you.
Okay, awesome.
And we're happy to make this stop. All you had to do was ask.
Oh, that's. Hello? Huh. Okay then.
Wait, what?
I know. They're super friendly. Like, they even called out the line in the handbook about just being jargon. Like, it's like they get us. I haven't gotten a single prank call.
I literally know no one who's ever called that number.
Right? I guess, maybe they just put that line in there to discourage the riffraff. But when you get, like, quality employees like me...
I mean, it just doesn't add up to me. Why would they be so happy to help if they have that weird line?
I don't know. But you know what? Feeling a little more like a human again.
Well, when was that?
Just a couple days ago now, I think. I don't know. It just...
How many prank calls have you gotten since?
None.
None?
Not a one. Not even like random ones.
I mean, I had one today. They asked me if my dishwasher was running.
Really? That one's old.
It was an old person.
Oh. That's sad.
Old people prank calls are weird.
Yeah, it's disconcerting. But yeah, it's
disconcerting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a word.
Yeah, it is. Oh, I gotta take this. This is my direct line. That's weird. Anyway, thanks, dude.
Yeah, okay, no problem.
Hi there, Craig.
Oh, hey.
Hi. Yeah, this is the office of H.P. Johnson calling you back. I just wanted to see how things are going.
They're going great. I haven't gotten a single prank. Is that? You said you're at the office?
Yes, this is the office of H.P. Johnson. Yes,
oh,
and
okay.
we are still taking action regarding your complaint.
Oh,
about the prank calls.
Wow.
Mr. Johnson has gotten personally involved at this point.
Oh, wow.
I think you may be able to hear him in the background of this call.
That was concerning me a little bit.
Yes, so we are dealing with the individuals that were prank calling you in particular.
So wait a minute. He's taking care of it personally?
He is, yes. Mr. Johnson is a very hands-on type of manager.
I mean, I guess that's good. You know, no more prank calls. But I guess I'm sorry. I'm a little distracted. There's still that in the background. Like, is someone watching a movie?
Oh no, that's Mr. Johnson taking action to cease the prank calls.
Oh, like, are those the kids?
They are, yes. Or what's left of them.
What's left of them?
He likes to keep them alive so that they can fully appreciate his ministrations.
Oh. Whoa, that's a little crazy. Anyway, I guess, as long as they're taken care of, cool. I'm going to get back to my desk and my phone calls, and I won't bother Mr. Johnson again.
Mr. Johnson actually has taken a great interest in this prank call situation. He believes that it is a terrible threat to the company's efficiency. And so he has decided that he will continue the action he is currently taken, but he will apply it to all creatures capable of making prank phone calls.
All creatures? That's like everyone.
It is, yes.
Mr. Johnson is going to kill everyone.
He is going to take his currently embarked upon action and apply it to all of humanity, yes.
But that'll end our species.
Oh, yes, but that's not really a major concern for Mr. Johnson.
He's not concerned with ending a species?
Oh, well, this will be the 5th intelligent species that Mr. Johnson has seen go extinct just since his breakfast this morning. He is vast. He exists beyond your notions of time and space.
But he's not gonna kill me, right? Because I reported the prank calls, and so...
He is very eager to meet you. And his very presence will snuff out your life.
Oh.
But he will appreciate the sacrifice.
He kills people by being near them? Who are you people?
He's very thankful that you brought this to his attention.
I didn't really want every human to die.
You did ask, Craig.
I did.
You did ask.
Then the line went dead, and the monsters began devouring the world.
Wow, that was crazy.
That story, man. I think I picked the best one. That was fire.
That was a wild story, yeah.
That story was fire, man.
Yeah, and
that was
like
fire.
That one hasn't happened yet.
No, man, that's fire.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is a fun book.
Oh, wow.
I like this book now.
Who's it inscribed to?
It's to...
Guys.
What does the inscription say?
That was...
The inscription says, it says to Mikey.
What?
Thanks for what you just did.
Guys, so...
Mikey.
Because that story didn't happen, right? But I just called the place talking about wieners.
And I forgot we did that. Dude, that call was epic.
Yeah, but
no,
that was...
guys, I called them, and that's the same thing that happened in the story. And so if I called them, and in the story I called them, and now the book is transcribed to me, and so...
But it's just a story, man.
How is it just... How's it a story?
It's just a story.
The first two happened? The first two happened before they happened.
Look, man, it's just a coincidence that the first story was like sick, and it was like a good one, and it just like relates to something.
Yeah, the second one was like something that like it could have. I mean,
anyone. It definitely happened.
Yeah, authors go crazy all the time.
That was
while
wicked,
writing
man.
books about the little ghost maid.
Or anyone, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure Stephen King is like freaking nuts.
Well, yeah, but he was like doing drugs or something.
Probably.
I wasn't doing drugs. Probably. Unless you count ibuprofen.
Plausible deniability.
But seriously, we got to do something. This is dangerous. I just did the thing that they did in the story. What are we gonna do?
I don't know. I mean,
Are your parents home early?
We should get out of here.
what's that noise, guys?
We should get out of here.
We should get out of here.
It sounds like a squid.
I don't even know how you can say that.
That's what sounds like a squid. Do your parents have a squid?
No, they don't.
Let's get out of here, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is messed up.
This is balls.
This is balls and knife
like
to the
this.
wall.
This is balls, man.
I don't like this,
balls
man.
out.
This is so balls. I don't want this balls. Let's go.
Oh my God!
And none of them ever lived happily ever after, ever again. Or even continued living. Because it was the end, you see. Okay, so I get that maybe this one isn't as scary as some other ones, since obviously the world hasn't ended yet. Or anything, at least not the one you're in. I mean, look, it doesn't, these things don't have to have the same, thing, je ne sais quoi, it doesn't have to have the same air of authenticity as the one in last time in the bar or whatever. It's going to be a mixed bag sometimes, okay? So, just so that's clear. Are we clear? I hope we're clear. But I mean, besides, maybe, this story was just another prophecy, and it's all still going to happen. Like, perhaps the story about the kids is just another story in the Book of Secrets. And that one actually takes place in the future. The future from now. It's from when, well, actually, this is recorded audio, and who knows when you're gonna listen to it. But if you listen to it before it actually happens, then yes, I like that. I'll definitely remember to tell it that way next time. I think that'll make it way more scary. Except, if it did happen, that would really give it that air of authenticity, but then you wouldn't be able to listen to it. So, in a way, tragically, the people who would think me the most prescient will never be able to hear this. Well, bugger. I hope you've enjoyed our time together, and that you'll join me again soon, here, in the Tomb of Horrors. Seriously, though, do you want to take any of this chili? I mean, I make it every year, and no one ever seems to want any. I mean, me and Boris aren't going to be able to finish it all ourselves. Oh, you would? Oh, fantastic. Here, I already packed it into one of those little sort of disposable container things, so you don't even have to worry. It's not a burden on your kitchen storage or anything. You can just toss it after you've enjoyed the chili. Just take it and, you can throw it away with the chili in it if you really want to, but just don't tell me about it, okay? Oh, you do like chili. That makes me so happy. Ah. Well, thank you so much for stopping by, Ted. And thank you for everything. I mean, I hope you enjoy the chili. It's the least I could do after you listened to my story and you gave me this marvelous looking EP that you say you helped produce. I'm really looking forward to listening to it and jamming along, as they say. So, thanks again, and you'll see yourself out, you say. Okay, well, thank you for stopping by the tomb of... Yeah, okay. Enjoy. Just be careful of some of the traffic out there. It's a little bit hectic this time of year. Oh dear, oh God. Yeah, you got hit by a car. Boris, call 911. However you can. Well, thank you ever so much for listening to this, our Halloween special 2017. I would like to give a really big thank you to John for writing the stories that we performed for you this year. Every line of dialogue was improvised, but the stories, those were from John. I'd also like to give a big thank you to our guest stars this year, Jeremy Brint, who played Hook, Hand, and Harold, and a big thank you to Sarah Henshaw, who performed the part of Miriam, Woman of Words. Thank you so much for your help. You really made this a special episode. So thanks until next time. My name's Dave, and on behalf of Cody and John, thanks ever so much.
If you enjoyed the show, then leave us a rating and review on iTunes, Stitcher, or anywhere that lets you put in a review. You can call or text the show at area code 916-235-3337. If you'd like to interact with us in any other way, then www.wastingallthetime.com would be a great place to start. There you can submit listener-suggested scenes and questiones, you can buy your own copy of the Fruit Words card game, you can read blog posts from Ted and the guys, and a whole lot more. So check it out at wastingallthetime.com.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, I don't want Tommy to get in trouble either. Or what's his name?
You're Tommy. He doesn't have a name.
Oh, I don't want Mikey to get in trouble.
I'm Mikey.
You are?
Yeah.
Shit. Did I call you that?
You did.
So we got Mikey,
and Tommy.
Okay.
Amy,
Frankie?
Kenneth.
Kenny?
Gotta have the E sound.
Okay.
I think that's funny.
You can correct him even.
Mikey, Tommy, Kenneth.
Okay, so the thing I don't want Kenneth to get in
Are you sure about that?
thing is, I don't want Kenneth to get in trouble.